Sometimes people will start working out and they notice so much progress right away. They feel like they can literally do anything in the gym and their strength is just going to skyrocket through the moon. But what quickly happens is they start getting weaker and they notice that they can't get anything out of their workout. And they might get to a point where they're thinking, spending all this time in the gym, what's the point of me even doing this? Because I'm literally just wasting time. I'm wasting away. I'm getting weaker. So let's talk about the reason why you are probably getting weaker in the gym. And the way we're going to do this is by first talking about how one gets stronger in the gym. So kind of a reverse flip to this. So we get stronger by providing stimulus for our body. We need stimulus because if we don't have a stimulus for our body to grow, as in the workout, we aren't going to get better. So the stimulus is the first thing that needs to happen. And then after that, what happens is that we need to give our body time to recover or rest. This doesn't need to be complete rest, as in just sit on the couch and be a complete loafer for an entire week. It just needs to be resting from the weights, resting from stressful situations, and doing good recovery protocols, proper nutrition, good sleep, to, of course, get our body to then adapt and get stronger. So without a workout, you won't get stronger. Your body's simply not going to have a stress or reason to get stronger. So we need that workout or the stimulus. We need to give ourselves some time to rest and recover. Once we recover, we get stronger by adapting, and boom, you're good to go. So when it comes to getting weaker, usually what happens is the stimulus or the recovery is compromised. And for a lot of people, it is probably both. So the stimulus itself, there's likely not enough volume that you are doing in your workouts or total overall work. There's also probably not enough intensity or the total weight or difficulty of the exercise that you're doing. Also, too, the program might not be very efficient that you're running. Maybe you're not even running a program. And at that point, if that's the case, then yeah, that's probably a reason why you're getting weaker. But if your program doesn't continually progress and overload your body with more stress and more demands over time through your workouts, you are again not giving your body any reason to get stronger. So that's an important thing to remember. Also too, if you have a program that is efficient, you are likely going to be hitting your muscles equally. So that means your entire body is going to get holistically strong versus you might be getting really weaker in your, let's say, chest, for example. But if your workout routine or program that you're following only has you bench pressing once a week, yeah, you're probably going to only be able to maybe maintain at best your strength, maybe gain a little bit of strength if you're a complete beginner. But a proper program is going to cover all of these things. It's going to help you get enough volume or total work. It's going to help you get enough intensity or enough overall weight or difficulty of those exercises, and it's going to hit all your muscles equally. So it's important to make sure that your program is on par. Otherwise, you're going to be leaving a lot of muscle and strength gains on the table. Now, when it comes to recovery, here's the thing. People often neglect this as well. So if you're not getting at least 7 hours minimum of sleep, more is much better. You need to focus on that. Also, too, I always need to bring this up as a point of contention because a lot of times people will say, I slept 8 hours and I'm still not feeling good. So there's a difference between how much time you sleep and how much time you are in bed. If you are in bed for, let's say, 8 hours, and maybe you toss and turn a little bit, maybe you go to the bathroom one time during the night, you might only get about 7.5 or 7 hours of sleep from all those different times that you woke up, all those different times that you had kind of micro wake ups, if you will, throughout. So it's something to consider to almost maybe buffer a little bit of extra time that you might not be quote unquote sleeping because you are waking up and not even realizing it. So if you're trying to hit 7 hours minimum, you might need to get 8 hours of actual time in bed, in actual bed, to get that 7 hours of regular sleep. Most of the days you should wake up feeling refreshed. If not, you might need to consider getting a sleep study. You might need to consider looking into sleep apnea as a thing, or there might be some other lifestyle things, caffeine too late in the day, exercising too late in the day, managing stress. All these things can ultimately ruin your sleep. But we have an entire podcast on getting better sleep. You can just find those in my channel under the Become All Strong section. But on top of that, nutrition is also crucial because we need enough protein, we need enough calories, and proper micronutrients to give our body the tools, the building blocks to actually recover and get better in our workouts, okay? So that second section, we provided the stimulus, great, we did all of that above, but if you're not getting the building blocks for your body to recover from, it can't do anything with that stimulus. It's wasted stimulus, wasted time. So make sure your nutrition is on point in those specific aspects. And of course, not really an elephant in the room, but something that is becoming more and more prevalent in our daily lives is realizing how important de-stressing is from all of the stuff outside of the gym. And you might not think much about this because you might think, oh, I'm low stress, I don't have issues, but anything is stress to your body. Any event that is slightly physically demanding or mentally demanding will add stress to your stress cup, and you can only hold so much stress in your stress cup. So let's say, for example, you have a workout and you're filling in your stress cup a little bit, and then you have an argument with your spouse, filling up your stress cup a little bit more. Maybe you had a family member just die, stress cup a little more. Maybe your bills are late for whatever reason, or you can't pay them as much, and just financial situations, stress added onto that stress cup, ultimately to the point where it might be tipping over. So when you are thinking about de-stressing, just realize that you might be taking time off for the gym, but if you are replacing that with more stress from outside activities, you might be not really recovering quite as good as you could. So these two things in tandem, getting good enough stimulus and proper recovery, are going to be the sole reason why you are getting stronger, or ultimately the reason why you are not getting stronger. And always remember too to have patience, because you will not get stronger every single workout unless you are somebody who has never worked out before. Most people, after you start working out for a month or two, you are not going to really gain as much muscle and strength as those first couple months. That's called beginner gains or newbie gains. It's a great part about being a beginner. So just something to realize, be patient. Comment down below how your stretching, recovery, and all those different things are going. And comment down below how your workout plan is going. I'd love to hear it. And let me know if you're getting stronger too.